Oh, shoot. Am I live? I forgot something. I forgot the most important thing. I forgot to grab chat. I gotta grab chat. There you go, now I can read you guys. Now I can read all y'all's. At least I think I can. Double test. Yeah, I think I got it. And that's probably fine, right? Anyway, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Here we go. Let's do it. 100% win rate. Yo, Laundry Dragon Maid. Frogger. A worthy adversary. Some would say. Some would say. Oh, my. Oh. Yo, I can't. That was weird. My avatar just like zoomed out real fast. Is it because I reached for my bottle of water? No, I don't know. I don't know what that was. Alright, starting with Infinite Impermanence. Pretty darn good. Our opponent's going first, so he has the advantage, which is always good for him. But anytime you can open Imperm, Gold Sark, and a level 1 Floowandereeze, pretty strong opening, you know. That's pretty good. You know, you gotta take what you can get. It ain't much, but it's honest work, right? Okay, a card face down. Oh, that's what the little... Man, look at his Chad Laundry Dragon Maid on its, like, custom 6 Samurai Gateway stand, and my my Poverty Dragon Maid sweeping the dust here. I mean, this doesn't activate till end phase, so I can just wait. This is the first time I played against strikers in this format. In Master Duel. Alrighty. So end phase, he's gonna activate this Shizuku to add a card from his deck to his hand that does not already exist in his graveyard. To which I will say, no thank you. This is another reason why I'm not a big fan of Maxi and Master Duel, because it's not the best against strikers. Like, it's okay, right? But, like, you'll usually probably just draw, like, one card off it, if anything. There's better. I think there's better hand traps you could play. I don't know. That's just my opinion, though. I think it's better in TCG when, like, it's best 2 out of 3, you can, like, side deck it, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll go with Prosperity, because that's the stronger of the pot of so-and-so cards between that and Extrav. Banish the Fusions, the Drytron Moon Beta Fafnir, the Link Kribo, the IP, and the Boral Sword. And we're gonna dig through the top 6 cards of our deck for something. Maybe Map would be good. Advent. Being able to bait out an Ash Balls is always good too, because that means we should be able to resolve a Rabina here, unless he's got a face down Widow Anchor, which he likely does. That's the classic. Since that didn't resolve, we should be able to draw off these, but there's not really anything we can do with it. So we're just gonna have to Hail Mary this and hope he doesn't have a way to stop our Rabina. But I mean, I'm quite confident that face down's probably a Widow Anchor. I don't know. I can't guarantee it. And you know, I'm actually gonna activate this so that way we can tribute his face down once. If the combo goes off, we can have Empentress tribute his card. Okay. So we'll start with Toucan. And the correct play is actually to not activate his effect. Well, we want to target the Rabina, but we don't want to chain Rabina because we want Toucan to resolve so we can get our normal sum here. Okay, great. He doesn't have infinite permanence. I mean, maybe he doesn't. He's just holding it for the Rabina, right? Or maybe he's holding it for the Aglin, right? That's like the real correct play to do. We'll find out right about now. And he's got nothing. Okay. And this is why we activated the Floowandereeze and Unexplored Winds earlier. Because now, we can summon M-Pen. And we can use Unexplored Winds to sacrifice his face down. Because he doesn't have a... what's-her-face in the grave. So, better sacrifice this. I don't know. Maybe, like, Eglin, because we haven't used this effect yet. What we hit? Okay, we hit a Cyclone. Not bad. He wasn't able to chain it because Unexplored Winds is a continuous effect, right? He would have, yeah, he would have had to preemptively smoke it. So, good stuff. Yeah, no, Striker's still a really strong deck. It just looked like his opening was really subpar and didn't have like an Eagle booster to stop that infinite impermanence, unfortunately. All right, and we get to go first here. So, against the card though. The most powerful mate of all. Top 10 Master Duel mates. Number 1, car. Number 2, soccer ball. Look at this thing. Alright. Has the community collectively agreed on which car this is? Like, do we think it's a Toyota Prius? Like, obviously it's a fictional car, right? But it's like, what do we think it's based off of, right? Like, do you think it was inspired by the Toyota Prius? They just can't legally say it's a Toyota Prius, right? They have to say it's a sports car, right? I don't know. Yeah. Let's grab M-Pen. Now, we already have the Dreaming Town, but M-Pen's still good to do. Just because he can now grab us map, which will give us access to 2 normal summons on our opponent's turn, assuming he normal summons himself. Alright, so M-Pen's going to grab us that map. Eglin's going to get himself back, and we'll chain Rabina here, so he can't orange light our Eglin. And so we just have it back. It's the classic Floowandereeze strategy, right? Infinite. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to miss this deck when it's gone, man. It's a fun deck to play. It's one of those decks where, like, it doesn't require an enormous level of thought to it. We could keep going, but at that point we'd risk getting hit by Nibiru, so I'm just gonna call that a turn after setting my Book of Moon, my Infinite Impermanence, and my Dreaming Town. It's pretty good stuff. We're sitting on M-Pen here to stop his special summon attack position monsters. Doesn't really come up much, but right, the biggest part of M-Pen is just he gets to add a card when he's summoned, which is really good. I mean, he's big, too. 2700 is nothing to smirk at. More importantly, though, we've got a Book of Moon, an Infinite Impermanence, and Dream Chance. We've got 3 forms of interruption. If he chooses to normal summon this turn, he'll have to run into this map here for a 4th one. So he's basically got to attempt to break through these 3 face downs without normal summoning, right? That's always the challenge against playing against Floowandereeze, right? It's like you have to be like, okay, how can I break this board without a normal summon, right? Because anytime you normal summon, you're just giving them free access to map, which is never good for you. Okay, Reasoning is a good start. I could probably just Dream Enchant Book combo him, so I'm going to assume this is Infernoid since it's like a 60-card deck, right? Yeah. So I'm just going to call 1. I think that's safe. Like, maybe Force Correct to call, but... Okay. Looks like it's a deck I've never seen before, actually. Okay, I guess I should have called 4. Unlucky. But we can now do the Book of Moon combo on him, or the Dreaming Town combo on him, I should say. So let's do that. We'll summon Eglin to get Apex Avian. And then we'll summon... It might be worth it to summon Stree, actually, to banish some of those cards. Yeah, let's do that. Go summon Stree. To banish this one, maybe? Usually trap cards have good graveyard effects, so I'm just going to assume this has a busted graveyard effect. I don't know. And I was right. Okay. Summoning Apex Avian. Ba ba ba. And then we'll use Dreaming Town to flip his monster face down. We'll use Stree to add itself back. And we'll use Eglin to add himself back as well. And this is cool too, right? Because we're still sitting on Apex negation, a book negation, a book interaction, and a imperm negation. So we're sitting on quite a lot here. He'd have to have a really good comeback to get out of this. If he normal summons anything, right, we can then respond with map to summon Rabina to add Toucan, and Toucan add Dreaming Town. Oh, that's not that great. If we could get another Apex, maybe, I don't know. Okay, he did the clever thing of setting card, which doesn't trigger map, only normal summons. And a normal set is not a normal summon. I don't know what this card does, so I'm just gonna negate it and assume it's broken. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm most likely wrong, but I'm just gonna assume if he's activating it, then he wants it to do something. I don't know, maybe it's got an effect where, like, if it's destroyed, he gets, like, special summon 20 monsters from his deck. Ooh, yeah, maybe it was bait. Maybe this is, like, the real banger here. Okay, it looks like he's just ending his turn, though, so maybe not. Maybe that was good enough. Okay. Extravagance right off the top, pretty good. Let's start by drawing 2 cards. Okay, Gold Sark. We don't really need it at this point because we were at the map, but we can hold on to it, I guess, just so he thinks I have a bunch of cards in my hand. Alright, we'll start with maybe reveal Eglin, banish Toucan, grab ourselves Mega Ryza. That seems pretty good. Actually, I want to grab Unexplored Winds, I think. I don't know. What do I want to grab here? Like grab an M-Pen for an Unexplored Winds, maybe, play. That seems pretty good. Yeah, that seems better. Let's do that. Well, no, we should just do Mega Ryza, right? Okay, and then I will summon my Toucan to get Unexplored Winds. Back to the hand. And now we'll go for big old Mega Ryza. I'll use 2. Hiya. Okay, let's just put his monster I put face down here because we don't know what this one is. What else do I want to put on top of his deck? I don't know, man. None of these really. I mean, maybe this one, right? He kind of just... I don't know what any of these do, so I'm just gonna put my Extrav on top. And then chain Eglin. Oh wait, no, I didn't need to chain that. I already have one in my hand. What am I doing? Alright, now at this point, I could play greedy, and I think I am. There's always a chance I'm running into a Nibiru here, but I think it's worth it. I'm gonna go grab another Rabina. Use Stree to banish another card from his graveyard. We'll go with this thing, I guess. And they'll bring out big old chicken. Is Mega Ryza not a hard once per turn? Can I like keep doing Mega Ryzes? I don't know. I don't know my rulings on that. I feel like Mega Ryza is not a hard once per turn, right? Can't I just like keep doing it if I keep summoning him? Anyway. From here we can just whack him. Yeah. I struck you down with my penguin. Okay, here we go. Does it make it so it can't be destroyed in battle? Is that what that does? Or is that like once per turn? Oh, okay, it's once per turn. Okay, got it. Got it. And now he's going to draw that card we just put on top of his deck that he set last turn. So we're looking good. Yeah, kind of hard to beat Mega Rise's spins. Alright, so I think at this point we're looking to wait for his summon here so we can... Yep, here we go. Fairy Tale Snow. Probably flip the M-Pen face down. Oh, the Apex. Okay. Let's just negate it, maybe. Because, like, right, what is he going to do now? Maybe activate Snow in the graveyard. But, like, what's that going to do? Flip my M-Pen face down, right? That doesn't seem that much of a threat. Okay, this must be some kind of monster reborn. Reborn the monster. To which I can Dreaming Town him. And summon another Apex Avian. And since this thing was special summon, it can't activate its effect, so unfortunate for him. And we can grab another M-Pen off this, which is really cool. Now we're going to want to be careful not to do Stree, just because he's got access to a Fairy Tale Snow, so... I'll change the toucan. Definitely don't want to run into his Snow shenanigans. So I think instead we're just going to summon this toucan here to add Rabina from the Banish Zone. Seems quite good. Yeah, Apex. Oh, nope, not Apex yet. Toucan first. Grab Rabina from the Banished. And now we can summon Apex. Like, he can Fairy Tale Snow, but I can still tribute with face-down monsters, so I don't know what he's trying to accomplish here. If anything, it'd be better for him to wait for the Snow. I guess his idea is, like, he wants to bring out Snow before I have an Apex Avian to negate its effect, I guess. I get what he's trying to do here, but unfortunately, I'm just gonna use Dreaming Town to flip all his stuff face down. So alright, how do these trigger? He's turn player, right? So he gets his mandatory effects first, then I get my mandatory effects, and then he gets his optional effects, then I get my optional effects. I believe all my effects are optional, so he gets his optional effects first. He gets to activate Snow. To which I can now order my trigger effects. I think Mist Valley Apex Avian is a quick effect, so yeah, I see what he's doing. I think we don't have to negate this then. We can just, well, yeah, we can just do this and ignore the Fairy Tale Snow. There's no need to negate it, really. No, we don't need to chain the Eglin, because we already got one in hand. Better just keep it there. And, yeah, looking pretty good here. You'd have to basically pull off a miracle to win now. Alrighty. So I think at this point we just want to go Rabina Toucan. Since there's no cards in the graveyard. And we'll follow our nose for the taste that shows. Activate Rabina. Chain Toucan. Toucan's probably gonna grab back that Dreaming Town. Rabina can grab our second Egglin or whatever. Our third Rabina. Okay, and then Toucan. Gonna go ahead here and grab that Dreaming Town. And at this point, I think we just M-Pen here. So it's looking pretty grim for our little friend here. We're adding like a more billion cards to our hand. I don't really need to Mega Rise it yet, so you can flip this though. Yeah, I don't know. Just whack him, I guess, right? Yeah, whack him, whack him. Pop him and sock him. Oh, he can use this thing to protect it though. That's kind of cool. But then we can just whack it again. And then we can whack him again. Alright. You know, for some reason I thought Fairy Tail Snow got its effect when you flipped it face up after attacking it, but I guess not. That was something like a fever dream of mine. Alright, we'll set the Imperm, set the Dreaming Town. And we might be able to discard some stuff to get cards in the grave for Mega Ryzen now. Yes, we do. There we go. Discard the Spare Arena. Well, I guess he would have had the... Well, yeah, no. Because he's going to keep his graveyard empty with this Fairy Tail. Although at this point he can't even activate. He needs like 7 cards. He's only got like 2, 3, 4. So... He's on top decks. And I think that, like, I don't know. I don't know what that does, so I'm going to just negate it so I don't have to think about it. I'm going to assume it's broken. And then I'll wait for him to drop a monster so I can Dreaming Town and Book of Moon and Apex combo him again. Whoa! Yeah, I don't know. Floowandereeze are interesting in that, like, they don't OTK you, but, like, you know. It's the Clifford thing, right? Once you're losing against them, like, you're really losing against them. Okay, we'll go Stree. Stree, banish our Rabina. Toucan Chain. Toucan add itself. Banish that. Summon Toucan. Really gotta speed up here because I'm slow playing out of my mind. And, yeah, we just get Mega Rezo. Fortunately, Toucan's a win, so didn't misplay there at least. Put his face down card on top, put his Snow on top because he can't activate it. Turn Mega Rise at a hand. Change Stree. Alright. We're doing it, we're gaming. Yeah, he's put this on top. Yeah, he's pretty much dead at this point. He's got to hope that like I time out at this point, right? That's his only win condition, really. But I won't because I'm too fast. I just gotta summon one more big monster. Fortunately, I can do that with the Stree Toucan combo here. The old 1-2. Stree banish the Dreaming Town. Toucan add itself. And then Toucans. Gonna summon himself. And add back this Rabina. Actually, add back the Dreaming Town, right? And then we're gonna summon Apex. And that's gonna be all she wrote. He is certain death with this. This thing is 100% doom rate. See you later, alligator. You'll get morbed to death. That's cool that the 327s make 81 on the dot. I don't know. I mean, it's 100 over, right? So it's not. But I don't know. It's kind of neat. It's like just just enough for some change, right? Just some cool little birds. Yo, the Vandred Money Shot OG. That's a great use. I don't know how that name got allowed in Master Duel. Looks like he's letting me go first, so yeah, he's really a risk taker. I like it. Oh, it might have worked out for him because this hand's really bad if we can't draw anything good here. Oh, man, I mean, the only one card we can draw is like Rabina at this point, right? Not even an Advent would save us. We do get to dig 6 deep, assuming he doesn't Ash Blossom this. Which most people will, but he might be the one guy that doesn't. He's not. Okay, Rabina. 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 Last chance. Ooh, and we're under Shifters. That Max C won't do nothing. I'm thinking Advent, because that means if I draw any winged beast, I have a playable hand. Just trying to sculpt the most playable hand here. I don't know. Alright, other than that, we've got a Book of Moon and an Ash Blossom to defend ourselves. Okay. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Let's see what our friend here's got. Maybe he bricked too. Yeah, the biggest weakness of Floowandereeze themselves. Not a very consistent deck. I mean, it's okay. I'd say, oh, he's Lightning Storm too. I would say that with Floowandereeze, it's probably like 7 out of 8 of your hands are playable, and like 1 out of 8 of your hands are just completely unplayable. Okay, but it's just a maiden pass. Maiden set a few cards pass. Maiden set 2 and pass. We might be good here. We just gotta rip any winged beast monster here for this Advent to kick off. Okay. That is not a winged beast. It gets me a winged beast in 2 turns. I think this Ash Blossom can carry us. I think him ending on a Maiden with Eyes Blue pass means that there's nothing he can do either. I think both of our openings were just absolute boo-boo. But we'll see. He did open the Lightning Storm, which normally would be absolutely amazing as fun. You know, so far all he's seen me do is do a Shifter, Book, and Prosperity. Like, based on that, he can probably guess I'm playing Floowandereeze. Thank goodness we drew a Winged Beast. Now we just gotta hope he doesn't have an Ash Blossom to negate this. Okay, maybe if we Gold Sark first to bait out like any negations, right? Okay, he doesn't have. So we want to banish Rabina so that we can add Eglin off this Advent. Hopefully he doesn't Ash Blossom this. He probably will, but you never know. Maybe we'll get lucky. He didn't Ash Blossom the Prosperity though, so it's leading to believe he doesn't have any. Don't. Okay. So this is great, right? At this point, he has to have, like, Effect Veil or Infinite Impermanence, which he might still have. That's always a possibility. We'll never know, though, until we try. So. Eglin's the best candidate for him to hit it with. So we'll see if he flips an Impermanence here. Or sends an Effect Veiler. Okay, I have no idea what that does. That's probably an Omni Negate or something, right? We send Maiden to negate Eglin. Is that what we think this card does? Oh, wait, I can just negate it? Okay, yeah. I'll negate it. I don't want to do whatever it's doing. I don't know what this card does, but if I negate it, I don't have to know what it does. There we go. I bet it, like, I don't even know. It targeted my Eglin, so it has some kind of interaction with Eglin. I don't know what it is, but I don't want to stick around and find out, right? That's what I'm saying. See you later, alligator. Okay, let's get Toucan. The third best level 1 Floowandereeze monster after Rabina and Eglin. Okay, and then we've already got Dreaming Town, which is really good, because now we can just have this M-Pen. Add map. We can even have Eglin add himself, which is good. Goody good. Alright. Now here's the real question. Do we think this guy has Nibiru? I'm just gonna guess he doesn't. Maybe he does, but I haven't been Nibiru in a long time, so I'm just gonna assume he doesn't have and just go full send. Especially because it's played with a lot of Spanish and Maiden with Stree. So, all right, Toucan's gonna get that banished M-Pen from earlier, and then Stree will add himself. And the Stree summon will find out if he has Nibiru, because that will be our 5th summon for turn. So let's see if I got too greedy here with this play. There's his Maiden. Okay. Science point 2, no, I was not too greedy. I mean, he could be super big brain and waiting on the M-Pen, but likely he probably would have just done the Stree. I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. M-Pen. Chain Toucan. Okay. He could be debating me. Maybe he's waiting for the end of my main phase before he Nibiru's me. I mean, I don't think he Nibiru. If he Nibiru'd, he probably would have done it here, right? Or before. Before M-Pen selling a search. You'd think, right? You'd think that's what he would do. Battle Fader? Magic Cylinder? Oh my god, I got cylindered. Wow. Anyway. Have I drawn any cards by card effects this turn? Or off like any of the pots? Oh, I haven't. Okay. Dude, what do I want to bury? I want to bury the Eglin, I think. No, I don't want to bury anything, actually. I just want to keep both these in my hand. Just so, like, I could, right, if I, like, flip Dreaming Town and I mean, it probably doesn't matter. I probably should have at least buried the Eglin on the bottom and drew a card, but I don't think it's that serious. That'd probably be the correct play, because then we could Toucan. Oh, okay. What's he gonna choose? He has chosen spell and trap cards. So we'll chain the Dreaming Town now. Alright. Let's grab Eglin for starters. Eglin's gonna grab a level 7. We don't have any banish cards, so we want to actually keep these in the banish. I mean, we'll grab Rabina, but then we're just gonna hold on to the Stree, I believe. Okay, Apex Avian will be quite nice because Mega Rise is not getting that much value. He's got an open board here. I want to go for Toucan. Toucan, grab this Stree. And there's no need to chain the Stree because that would stop our Toucan from resolving, which we need to resolve so we can get this additional normal summon for Apex Avian. So we're sitting on 2 M-Pens and an Apex, you know, after getting Lightning Storm. Not too bad. Chain the Toucan to grab back. Chain the Eglin, grab that back. Yeah, so, good showcase of why if you're ever behind against Floowandereeze, then you're just going to be behind the rest of the game. This deck's really good at just catching up and getting, like, going, like, plus a bajillion every turn. Oh, and it's interesting that, oh my gosh, good thing we went for the Apex. It's interesting that, like, in modern Yu-Gi-Oh, Floowandereeze is just considered, like, you know, the second best deck, right? At least in TCG, right? But, like a tier, you know, like, yeah, it's not like the best deck in the game, right? But it's like, if you think about, like, the history of the game, like, this card's absurd. Like, this whole deck is absurd, that, like, all of them are +1s, they're additional normal summons. Right, if your opponent normal summons anything, you normal summon 2 times on their turn. So you have map and you have Dreaming Town. It's pretty bonkers. And speaking of map, what do I want to banish though? Rabina, I guess. There's not really any level 1s we need. We've got them all. So this will give us an extra normal summon in case he has a Veil or an Ash. And we can even chain block, even if he does have Mash. Okay, so Eglin's gonna come on out. And we'll chain the Rabina in case he does have like the 1 Ash Blossom left that he's been saving for a rainy day. Unlikely, but not impossible. Improbable, yes. Impossible, no. Okay. And I think we're just gonna Mega Rise this Shifter, right? Well, yeah, I wanna Apex him. Okay. Still nothing really. Yeah, I guess Stree. Start banishing his dudes. I mean, I guess this thing, right? Maybe it has some broken graveyard effect I don't know about. We'll start with the Apex so he can't Nibiru us, even though this is highly unlikely at this point. And then chain the Stream. Alright, and then last up, all we gotta do now is Toucan, Rabina. Oh, actually, we didn't have to do this. I just realized, because I could have just ran over the Shifter and then done 54 to him. Alright. That's okay. We're just really making sure he's dead, you know. It's like the zombie movies where you double tap. Although I'm sure from his perspective this probably just looks like BM. Yeah, I'll put the cylinder on top of his deck. Toucan add Silk back. Now that's gonna be game. You ain't going nowhere. Rest in peace, Money Shot OG. He died so young. Oh shoot. Thank you for the 100 gems. Oh man, do you think we can get enough gems to get another 10 pull? You know, that's the real motivation for Master Duel. Getting all those 10 pulls, right? I love doing 10 pulls in Master Duel. I love gambling. I don't know, it's so fun. Alright, what we got? Yo, Imperm. Oh, I'm going first? Don't mind if I do. Please do not have Ash Blossom. I literally will lose if he has Ash Blossom. Okay. I'll take that Rabina. Thank you very much. Now, he could be holding the Ash Blossom for Eglin. That's always possible. We never want to rule out that possibility. Fortunately, we've got Book of Moons, so if he has Imperm or Effect Veiler, we can play around that at the very least. But if he has an Ash Blossom here for this Eglin, then we're kind of boned. So we'll see right now. No Ash Blossom. Okay, we just win then. Pretty much. I mean, he could still have some banger cards, but it's going to be quite difficult at this point, right? We already have Dreaming Town too, so now we can M-Pen. Activate M-Pen. Activate Eglin. Activate Rabina. Go like +3 here. Absolutely bonkers, dude. I love Floowandereeze. This is crazy. Get that Rabina. Eglin, get that back. Eglin's go, or Impen's gonna grab the map. We don't need to summon anything else. We could do double M-Pen, but then we'd be walking right into a Nibiru. That's exactly what he wants. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. I'm happy with this open. We've got Book, Imperm, and Dreaming Town. So we've got like 3 activations on his turn. A 4th one if he chooses to normal summon. And he's under an M-Pen now, so any Link monsters he makes are going to have a bad time, because those have to be summoned in attack positions, because Link monsters cannot exist in defense. Oh, I need to hide it. Okay. Garndala, too. That's funny, because Wind Barrier statues are actually banned in Master Duel, so he doesn't have to worry about that. But if he was playing TCG, this would actually be the best Kaiju play, because you can use it on you can use it on Boop or Bop. Whatchamacallit. You can use it on Wind Barrier statue because Garndala is a wind monster. I was probably just gonna chain the Ecclesia here. That looks like a special summon to me. Yep. So now we can kind of react to what he brings out here. But I think our play either way is maybe either Ryza or Apex. Yeah, Moye. Okay, what do I want to do? No Banish Zone, really? Okay. Well, let's... I mean, Eglin definitely, so we can get a level 7. I think we want to Imperm the Moye here, yeah. It's got a Taia, but I don't think that matters much. Oh, Forbidden Droplet, okay. Okay, so this is a really cool trick here. For starters, we can't respond with monster effects, but we can respond with trap cards. And then we can also respond with spell cards since he sent a monster. So Forbidden Droplet can only stop face down or face up monsters, but if we Book of Moon our own monster here, this Droplet will only be able to affect our Garndala since it's our only face up card we got here. Yeah, so he's forced to hit the Garndala, which we're perfectly fine with because now we can still grab Apex, right? That way we want to summon that. Book of Moon him and stuff, yeah. And then we can keep going here. We can go grab Rabina. After the world's longest chain, by the way. I mean, no, I've seen chains up tonight, but that's one of the longest chains I've seen. Get Stree. Now, unfortunately, this will cause Eglin to go to the graveyard. But, you know, it's actually better to keep the Garndala, too, because that means we can't get Kaiju. Now we can chain this. Chain Rabina. He discarded the Taie, which means he's not normal summon that anytime soon. Now he could still have a Long Yun in hand, but at that point we can just use Apex Avian to negate it. So, and we should also keep in mind he still has his normal summon since this is all off the Ecclesia special. Okay, so he's got that guy. I guess we should probably negate that, right? Because that could always bring out a monk, do some nasty stuff. We don't want him controlling normal monsters for sure. And I'd really like for him to normal summon so we can activate map. Here we go. Okay, that's a normal summon. And unfortunately for him, High is an ignition effect too. Okay, so the way we do this. So we start with Stree, and then we use Toucan to add Dreaming Town. And for banishes, I'm thinking this one, for sure, because that has a graveyard effect. So we don't want him doing that later. Toucan, get Dreaming Town back. And then finally, Chungamus Maximus. Relatively large Chungus. Alright, so now even if he activates Saya, we can just negate it. And at that point, we've got game. Right, all he's got left is a face down Mo. Yeah. He sees the writing on the wall, I saw the writing on the wall, we all saw it. And down goes Frazier. Wow, you see that? We have to win 4 to get to gold 1. That's insane. Man. Alright, he's won a coin flip, our little friend here. And he has graciously allowed me to go second. That's okay. That's why I play, like, what, 9 hand traps, right? And 3 book of moves. And there's one on them right now. And the best one, D-Shifter. Assuming he plays a graveyard-based strategy, which, after looking at his 55-card deck, is very possible. We'll do this during standby phase in case he's that one guy in Master Duel that plays triple tactics talent. Always possible. And now we just hope he's playing a graveyard strategy. Oh, he might have been. He just sent one past, though. Unless it's part of his regular strategy, or maybe he's playing some control deck that we've never heard of. Maybe he's got, like, a Solemn Judgment and, like, a freaking Shadal Dragon face down or whatever. I don't know. Alright, start with the extra, see if we can bait out an Ash Blossom here. Will we? Maybe a Solemn Judgment, Dark Bribe. Ash Blossom, yep. Alright. So now, plays pretty easy here. Want to go for Unexplored Winds. See if we can bait out like a Solemn Judgment or whatever. He doesn't have one. So now we'll Gold Sarcophagus. Banish Rabina. And from here we can just do full Wombo combo. Right? We can Ostrich. Banish the Shifter. Ha! Yeah, poor guy. I wonder if he was playing a graveyard deck. Let me see. Let me take a peek real quick. I'm gonna just take a peek. Yep. Dang, poor. Yeah, that was probably like a dragon face down or a Squamata. I mean, it was probably one of these Shadal's face down, right? Like, because they all have quite good effect. I mean, not the Falco, but probably like Hedgehog or Squamata face down. And then I don't know what his face down card was. Not Super Poly because he wouldn't have skipped there. It was probably maybe Shadal Fusion. Yeah, I bet it was Shadal Fusion. That's like the 3 of. It could have been Core too. I don't know. We'll never really know. Unless I maybe like watched the replay and like viewed his cards. So I don't know if you can view face down cards during replays. Alright, let's see what he does with this coin toss that he just won. Will he go first, or will he elect to go second? Alright, he's chosen to go first. Understandable. I would do the same in his shoes. But let's see. Oh my gosh, shifter twice in a row. Let's go. I'm the shifter king. Yeah, 9 hand traps, 3 shifters. Well, in my real life deck, I play 3 shifter, 3 ash, 3 imperm, and 3 book. But in this one, it's 3 shifter, 3 ash, 3 imperm, 3 book, and it's actually 1 maxi, I think. Or maybe I'm not. No, I'm. Yeah. Yeah, because what is it? Map set 2, so I'm playing like 2 maps of terraforming and like a gold sark or something. I don't know. Let's just say I have a lot of hand traps. Also, we're this game's looking quite similar to the last one, right? Where I played a shifter and our opponent just ended on a face down. This time he doesn't even have a face down spell or trap though, so his opening was even worse than the last guy's. He is purely relying on hand traps such as Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Yep, there it is. They always hit the extra out, dude. It's too tempting not to. It's 2 cards, right? No one ever wants to give their opponent 2 cards. At this point, we probably win here. We've got the map to chain block. Well, I mean, he can't even Ash Blossom at this point, so his only like defenses at this point would be like Effect Veil, which he can't activate because he's under shifter. So, oh, and he can't even imperm because he controls the face down. So really, what are his options here? I don't even know. Maybe Herald of Orange Light, but he can't send a graveyard, so that's not it. Maybe Nibiru, right? I think Nibiru like is his only like option here. It's like he can't gamma because he controls a monster. Or maybe like the crackback on his turn if he has like Droplet or something, right? That would be like his counter. But in true Floowandereeze fashion, we're not going to think too hard about it. We'll just play our cards, drop M-Pen, and see what happens, you know. That's Floowandereeze at their best when you're not overthinking it. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Okay. Have something, grab Dreaming Town at the least. And Eglin can grab itself back. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this graph. Okay. Ayah. And then let's just whack him. Alright, let's see what his face down is. What do we think this is? Ash Blossom? Fossil Dyna? Another, yep. Yeah, it's a classic. When people open multiple ashes, they'll just set like the other one. Because ash is a hard one per turn, so they figure like it'll try and stop them from getting OTK'd maybe. We'll set this Advent to try and avoid blind cyclones here. Alright, so we're sitting on Book of Moon and Dreaming Town. So 2 interactions, 2 activations during his turn. 3 if he normal summons. We can do the map as well. The Advent's just bait. Or a bluff, right? Is that what they call it? Is that what the kids call it? Also, I really like the effect on back row when like they're just like menacingly giving off this dark aura, this cursed energy. Alright, so McDonald's Wi-Fi scoop you. If he reconnects, what's our play here? I think it's just wait for him to like summon a guy and then like Mega Rise him with Dreaming Town and do the loop, right? Where you Mega Rise the monster he summons on top of the deck. Yeah, okay. Put Shifter back on top and then Mega Rise return to hand. Oh man! I feel good. Well, I don't know, man. I could play more, but I'm really tired. Yo, Plat, let's go! Oh no, next one I get Plat. Okay. I have to win 3 more for Plat. When does the season end? The 31st? Yeah, I got time. I want to hit plat. I want to hit platinum. Just 3 more wins, man. 3 more wins. Okay, I'm going second. But that's okay, you know, my deck's got so many hand traps. I don't even care that I'm going second. And I didn't draw any of them. That's okay, we got 2 Book of Moons, so as long as he doesn't end on a bunch of Link monsters, we'll be good. This is perfect, he's playing Sword Soul. They don't end on Link monsters, they end on Synchro monsters, which can be flipped face down. So the standard Sword Soul opening here would be Baron de Fleur and Sword Soul level 8 guy, whatever his name is. Which would be great, because then we can just Book of Moon him. Yeah, they always start with Baron, that way they can't get into Beerud. Oh, he's doing this guy. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I guess he just doesn't care about getting the Beerud. Or maybe, does he just pass on this? Does he have nothing else? Okay, there we go, yep. So now he probably wants to summon either Moye or Taia, depending on what his hand is. It's a Moye. Reveal a worm. He's going to reveal Protos. So this is great, right? Protos prevents special summoning, but our deck doesn't special summon at all. At least I'm pretty sure that's what Protos says. I hope Protos doesn't say like it prevents normal summoning. Oh, he's gonna make what's it called? Kristan Halqifibrax? No, he's just gonna make the level 8 guy. Then he's got Adhara for good luck. Well, he has Adhara so he can like blow it up for Protos or something. I don't know what he's doing. He can grab Sword Soul Emergence or Sword Soul Summit. Draw a card first. Oh, Blackout. That's actually really good, right? Because I'm pretty sure Blackout tributes, so even if I flip his cards face down, I can still use Blackout. Ooh, that might have lost us the game. Let's see, though. Let's see. Monk. I'll let him do Adhara to grab back this Ashuna. He can't even summon Protos. Alright. So if we just Book of Moon both these cards, all he's really looking at... Oh, even better. Imperm. Okay. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to Book of Moon this, and then when he activates this, we're going to chain... Oh, we can't chain Imperm. Okay. I mean... I think Imperm's better. I think we just book both of them. So now he chains this to burn us at least, yep. You know, it actually might be better to keep Infinite Perm or keep Book of Moon in our hand. That way we can like maybe try and dodge some stuff. I'm gonna try that. Might not be the correct play, but it's all I got. So, alright, so we'll start with terraforming. We got to play around Sword Soul Blackout, which I don't think... I don't know, maybe he'll just blow up the... Well, Blackout requires I have 2 cards, right? I don't know. I think he can blow up his own card, actually. I don't know. We're just going to play these cards and see how he reacts. Okay. Hopefully the rest of the... I mean, 1 card in his hand is Protos, I know that much. I don't know what the other 2 cards are. I think I know one of them, right? I don't know. We're playing Floowandereeze, guys. It's not about thinking. We'll just play cards and let him do the thinking. Okay. Oh, that's so smart because then you can chain Blackout now, right? Oh, never mind. That's kind of weird. Okay, we planned for this though. We're gonna chain Book of Moon. To put our Rubina face down. Now let's see. Okay, yep. So that'll dodge the Imperm. I think he just forgot this thing was negated. I don't know what that was. I don't know why he'd want his... Maybe he wanted his long game banished. I don't know. We can add a level 1, so we'll grab Toucan. Alright, and then get ourselves an Eglin here. Now, he still has the Blackout. Let's not forget. Yep, there's the Blackout. Now, this does target, I think. So we can always respond with an Advent. Okay. And you know, I think that's fine, because he blows these up, and then we just Toucan M-Pen him anyway, so we can actually hold on to the Advent here. And now we can just get M-Pen, I think. Summon Toucan Sam. Grab the Eglin. And drop a big ol' penguin boy. Doing good so far, doing good so far. Okay. M-Pen's gonna want to grab a Streaming Town. Toucan's gonna want to grab himself. Okay, and then we could even Advent for map. That seems pretty decent. I mean, this is the bigger threat, so we gotta kill that for sure. Alrighty. The question is, what do I get rid of? Probably Toucan. Oh, no. Eglin, so that way we can Toucan Eglin. Yeah. Big brain. Alright, we'll hold on to Advent and Dreaming Town. Not bad. Alright, what's my play now? I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure. He's still got quite a lot of cards in his hand. I think we definitely want to... Oh, you know what? When he flips this, we can do the Dreaming Town again, so... But he can always use his banished Dreaming Town, so... I don't know. I think if he does nothing, our ideal play would be... Dreaming Town. Summon Toucan. Add Eglin. Eglin add Apex Avian. In that exact sequence. And hopefully it doesn't have like a Forbidden Droplet or something. Or a triple tactics talent, right? Because this is during his main phase, so. Yeah, no, this is better. Okay. Alright. And then if he tries to run over our stuff, we have Book of Moon. Oh no, we don't have Book of Moon. That's fine. So we have this. We have this. And we have this. Alright. So he can't run over our M-Pen, because M-Pen can just banish Eglin from her hand to protect himself. He could try and run over Apex Avian, I suppose. That's probably where he's going to go. Yep. He's probably just gonna run over the Apex. Now the question is, do I banish the Apex? I think yes. It's gonna die anyway. Might as well get a Rabina off this. Or better yet, we get a map off this. And now if he does a replay right, Empen can just remove our Eagle. Yeah, he's not gonna do a replay. He knows what Empen does. The cool part is even though this card was face down, it's still considered a special summon monster, so it can't activate its effect. So it's just a 29 vanilla. Which means he's kind of screwed. He burned his normal. He'd have to have like Long Yun and a Worm card at this point to have like a follow-up. He might be able to set a few trap cards. That'd be quite good. Like, they don't usually... Oh, okay. Oh, Protoss, okay. Can't this, like, blow up wind monsters, maybe, right? Is that what this card does? Okay, that's not bad. Now, I'm pretty sure this card only prevents special summons. I don't think this card prevents normal summons. I could be wrong. I'm about to find out. Okay, it does not prevent normal summons, so that's great. I guess he can use this, right, to get rid of our map, but that's fine. He could also use its second effect to banish one of our cards, but I think even that's fine. Maybe, oh, maybe it's not. Maybe we just lose. I don't know. Because what we Eglin. Get a level 7 here. Yeah, we're gonna run out. We're not gonna have enough to tribute for this if he just negates this, I think. We could get map, but that wouldn't do anything. Could Dreamy Town. I don't know. Oh, okay. He has elected not to use its effect. Interesting. Yeah, I think he could have. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading this wrong or something. Okay. Alright, we'll do that, and now we can just have Empen grab map. Am I out of maps? I'm out of maps. I think that's still fine. We have a map in our banished. We still want to activate this. Yeah, because we have a map in our banished. We can grab the toucan. Oh, so maybe unexplored wins. That seems pretty decent. Yeah. Now the real question is, do we want to use unexplored winds to bury a card? I do not. No, I don't. Who do we bet? He's got a Taia face down. That's gonna be trouble. So let's get rid of that. Okay. No. So he gets to do one thing before he gets to flip this Dreaming Town. He can either switch this guy to defense mode, or he can switch. Oh, he can just activate Protoss. Yep. Blow up wind monsters. To which I think we want to chain this now, so that way he can't. Oh wait. I misplayed. No, because we have the. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, I don't get it to activate. I misplayed. I'm a doofus. Whoops. Oh, that's 5,000. Because the toucan was no longer on the field, it didn't. You can only activate monsters where they trigger. And it triggered on the field, so you couldn't activate it unless it was on the field, and it was not on the field. My bad. So I should have, the card play was like to wait, right? Dang. Well, you win some, you lose some. Thanks for watching, guys. That's, Yugioh Master Duel. You know, I'm happy. Gold 1. That's respectable. Whoa, look at that. I like yeeted it away. Alright, guys, you have a beautiful night. Enjoy